Today na the 25th day of May 2023. The day after the fallen cotton tree. I mean, the iconic Freetown cotton tree. Well, I believe say if you don't follow Sierra Network, whenever we dey live, you gonna know say today we spend chunk of the day na cotton tree. All what happen, we'll be able to give you opportunity for make yourself see am. Usai 11 now. The latest update, then cut the order for cut. Like say they know you have been make me a suggestion yesterday. Well, but the big chunk we left, they say na so they want ace and come out today. They dey have an idea first. They dey have an idea. But that big chunk we see, they don't do so. That's so they want ace outside and they can go. Waiting they want go do with them now. We they wait for them. But then other alpha found them. Or you see, we then go with two sabi do best for court. But then they don't cut. So who they go keep? Who they keep her? Or then me get plan for her. Okay. But there to me if I want look for one half branch where I want nurse, I go make a monument. You can imagine I succeed. I found one half branch where I nurse. I put them, I can't turn one baby cotton tree. I'm going to do it though. I'm going to give it a try. I give them a try. If succeed, fine. If I not succeed now, I know at least I try. At least I try. But if I succeed, I begin ready for pay for go watcher. Ready for pay for go watcher. Let us succeed first. I no can talk. I no can put my idea now tomorrow. Man, they all begin go there. Say, now 2-3 people let me talk. Man and go there, but man and go fen. Let me self go plant. Today, we see Usai, the international community, then come together with other stakeholders them. Say they need the political parties them. That one would then be go talk na ECSL. Then say that one they not been do. When Musa say Usa want go to, I mean farmer the go to. And if one specific sawa the plant, I want to say, I like it big like that cut it's go be there and that. You know, go for Hamburg me. I had a good plant. Also, if you had to go to, would they not stand there? But I don't. I get plan for the worker why they put an iron, why they tell and say this would they not and you great can picking if this work. Then say then get for the get for the incentive because people they must come for the cancer. Say that cut it's give the under. Now I'm born this one, yeah. Now I'm picking. Now wait. Yeah. My binti was saying things say they for left the roots there. No, they're not going to do anything to that root. Me think. Have you said the roots get for left there? But no, but they get for fencing them. They need for come with experts them. We go preserve them so that you know rotting because you know say right now like rain season in meet up. So what I get for the go directly inside the tree. They can't see the wood and go preserve them though. I want for belief say, but let's see how they go do that. Let's cancel program. That cutting tree, everybody still team up beside and team up. All man they make comments. There are some comments and they catch it like say, okay, so with you understand yourself? You really understand yourself? Like somebody make comments that YouTube why I say people the way they do these freelance journalists, citizen journalists, see something can happen, then take phone, then record. Let them they do their voice over. They let them talk. Say today now Wednesday, so and so date. right now na 10 o'clock na morning na any stick for them na that day they talk. The person say Tribule, you talk like you say no say every phone camera now it gets date and time. How that one they connect to all the listen? What the person they share date and time day? Eh? I see some people think you just comment. And you just comment. The way they talk date and time. You know record an phone, na sabi when you record them, na sabi. But we 5 years after, therefore can listen, can watch that video day. How we gonna say date and time? Now hold the phone. I see some comments where I can look and I can just pass it like, you know, some man you just want to go and can say like, yeah, come. Steady. You get that reset conk. That be that reset conk, eh? Alright. Something now need for GJJ Saffa. Triple no violence. Let's come to program today. Direct. I cut it in. Tomorrow we go there back. We go there. Just the follow share network. We go there. Eh? Eh. Not to the captions, because the caption somebody go change it. You voice where they talk the Murray. You voice where they talk. Now you they talk see. Like yesterday, like I said, the person just share no more. Eh? Waiting the day. Cut it down for them on, I cut it down for them so. When? You know did it? Cut it down for them on, I cut it down for them so. Today, Wednesday, the 24th day of May 2023, 8 p.m. Now they are team up so 8 o'clock na net. Now team up so. It don't for them. Una need for go land to that guy na Kenema. That helicopter guy. That guy where he report but that helicopter will land na Kenema. Always kudos to him. He tell we the day, he tell we the time. If not so say he be do that day. Man go there you say, you mean say 2022 helicopter land inside Kenema. People in the college show, like say na be in the 60s. And 2022, bang, now you happy. Eh? Alright. Not left down. But sometimes the person go call this in this, then you go understand now. And thank you to una all where they send stars na Facebook and so we fans them na YouTube where they honor we with super thanks. We really appreciate. If you dey listen this, it has been activated on YouTube. Super thanks. Just to appreciate we so that we're able to do more. Eh? Thank you to Fambule na YouTube, yeah? Alright. Saloon. Mr. Bread and Butter say, now just small mistake no more. Now it happen so. But if we give 3 months, this administration go correct all team back. You hear what I say? I say the man wey be dey talk JJ Saffa, wey be dey talk about bread and butter. Mami ya bom no wan yeri dan na the cookery shop. He don't come back oh. He don't can sell other markets. If na be based on bread and butter, tell them bana gosidaya angi bakue, tell them bana gosidaya angi bakue. Tolombo giwi rotten chicken na bome. Rotten chicken na bome na tolombo giwi. Yesterday, cotton tiki na iba. Na iba na aussi. Yeah. Iba na aussi yesterday. And you fishing a phone, not to phone. Hey, they don't eat it. Some people ate it knowingly, some unbeknowingly. Some people they eat them. They don't say, bang this neighbor, they eat them. Some man, well, you don't know, but eat them. Yes. Everybody don't go down zrrr. Right now, them belly, come. I saw the belly they make. Eh? Okay. Fatsi say, na genuine question in the ask. But dear, what's na the difference between Iba and bat? Bat, a small thing in Asia. The Iba na vulture, the big one, we got a long neck. We get the hook in big naimots that like hook. Bat, look at the lily. Bat say, but not to the same. But sometimes at the question, at the comment section, people and go they will go able to help you there. Oh. Rotten chicken, Ebola, Corona, Yuba. Now so the game don't do for the equalize. Eh? Tibule, if you want eat chicken, then Yuba come. You not gonna help yourself small. I remember myself what? Any culture or tradition or certain people in a saloon, the way they eat Iba. Let's not be say now some people in delicacy. Now they can't sit down now me. Let not see we. Now me they can castigate now. In we known history in Sierra Leone. Any certain people and they when are in delicacy than they where they eat Iba. I just they ask I just wondering. We try to say the Iba go down smoothly with okra. Because I just want mass me break. So I go be careful how they talk about this Iba. Yeah? But I'll continue though. No, for Iba for each mortal man, would I remember the rebel war? Remember Connaught Hospital? Remember then die body they will be in a street? Well, every man say Iba sweet. You don't eat her when I left. I see the skin white. When I go fry that day, they put Papa God. I just hope see they not get anything we no for kind of motamambele. I just they are not up your food from laughing a big. I just hope so. Because I didn't think they sick King Camper. And I let them go do one thing or one corner side. We see can they say, now that about them eat together. Because right now they watch. Any major stakeholder will die right now. Hey, we go put up a say that the quantity we don't for them, I don't kill her. Yeah? So they watch quickly. Any major stakeholder will die. I be say, now I'll be there that quantity. Don't die, oh. Yeah? Okay. If you know say one die right as a finger small. I don't know how long you going to no go league up at the quantity. Say, me I be the talker more. This guy they will be the seer. This man me they will be the seer. I be didn't know say in that quantity they get business. From what they quantity for them, bruh. Now begin see this so. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ibrahim Saviola. You said let me hack you Facebook, I knew. Then send me message on Facebook. But I don't know say Me Facebook one. You see this page? I dey get that. I dey get them better one. Then send me message. And when I see the message, I was like, that message ain't gonna correct. Then send a link for click, say for vote for you. Yes. For put password and everything. Now you the comment say them be hack your account. I knew it. But anyway, they don't get me. I don't know if they can get other people anymore. Okay. Anyway, we dey watch any stakeholder we die right now. We know say ibien pada kotitki. So if you and I and you know link to the kotitki, wait first, not die it. You die now. You I be part of the kotitki. I don't go and just the way person never can talk and I say, let no be o. Let no be say. Now so they say me I don't give first for one. For one, I don't give first me una. I don't give me you say if person die now una stakeholder. Na kotitki na be angry. Na be angry. So we want to relax first. JJ Saffa say, wetin we dey see so now, not just small mistake. Na I make. But slow give them back 5 years. 5 years. The next one, 3 months, 90 days, 90 days. Then they turn this economy around. Everything they come back to normal. If somebody you don't dey cry for help. The person now can't tell you this say. Or let tell we don't dey cry for help so. Now just small mistake. Give me the opportunity back. 90 days. 90 days. Just give me a. I declare her back. I want to use love as an example. But so man, the two they don't pass her. It's still a second chance. I go and say, well, after this person, where if you say you get all your heart, you get all your soul, you get all your mind, we don't do you this, you do that, you do this, you do that. They come back say, but not just small mistake. Just allow me back no more. I just don't want to be your ex. Just allow me. Like I inside back. In the next 3 months, we say I can inside. Everything how you want to know me go happen smooth. So make you fall for that. By love. And you say, na brother on part. Na put months for them. And then I should think you fit make before you marry them headed on the back. I make some man say, where you see love, now put some out today. Just left the normal. So I'm not going to use love example like but JJ say 3 months fix ultimate. Now just small mistake now ain't cause this. Okay. Wamekote, thank you for the stars. Saviola, thank you. Gandoba, welcome. So what you go do? Let JJ take we along. Let it take we along. Yeah? Go left and give Musa. Na 98 be there this morning. Remember, I'm going to say, JJ been say, even 5 finance ministers will fix the economy. Why now 3 months? Well, a market to the sell. But like Omar say JJ na sabi talk. Let me they said I'm back on a radio station. If the bread and butter you be fall for and I make you vote, how market with the bread and butter now? Alright. Musa, Ask somebody's bread and butter first, ba.
Yes, me colleague don't go through the highlights or the big five of the manifesto, and me still concerned with the bread and butter issue, where Salona one of the largest importers of rice in the world, and the government they promise in next 2 years Salona go import rice again.
Okay, the big five. The one of them big five, then they will be. I be don't announce now. They prefer study. Yes, but one now for feed we safe. For feed we safe, and part of the market where this administration they pass sell right now. Now for tell we say if we give them opportunity again for the next 5 years, now just 2 years no more they need for that 5 years they. We know they import rice again. Yes. 2 years no more and they need just 2, not so beaucoup, 2 out of the 5 they give them. We know they import rice again. No, the mistake. The importation of rice will be reduced. Maybe. But anyway, we shall continue.
For somebody they listen now, go be like in a welcoming statement, but how government could achieve this and how realistic this thing?
Well, first of all, as I said, you have to organize the farmers themselves.
Okay, we can pass now the bread and butter. Now the question. Bread and butter. So we pick one for that food sustainability. Outside government don't say 2 years no more. Let's just forget about the import boku rest. Let's listen to me. He say first of all, in they talk about food. Yes, JJ, what you say?
Realistic this thing.
Well, first of all, as I said, you have to organize the farmers themselves.
You get for organize the farmers then. We the farmer they wanna come out though. We need for be organized. Okay.
That level. You're going to make sure they get access to the inputs.
When I get for use me as case study, yeah. It say access to the input. Everything we then get for say me. If they win back, everything we then see, I go for her. It happen, I go consider and I talk. It not happen, I go consider and I talk. But I know they share with the person. No. But Lord, they go say input.
We already have a lot of tractors. We have access to more tractors now than ever before.
You say right now in Salon, we get access to more tractors than ever before. Who say so? Because I've tried the one at Maseka, I no get luck. I tried the one I put loco, I was unlucky. So who say so? I not say no deal. I not say no deal. But I'm just trying to ask where. Where? Because you'll get access. Okay, I'm a new farmer. Yes, access to. But me, I try and not get the access to. We do talk. I hope say the access not to only for party picking them. Alright.
That's what you have 500 tractors in the field.
He said they get 500 tractors in the field. People no see none.
So, as a strategy, we bring the private sector in for leather the tractor, and that is working.
Bring in the private sector, and it will work. I'm a private man, a private farm. It not be work for me.
Me myself where they are. This year alone, I think I do about 750 acres of land.
Hey, what tell we back, Mo? You say get waiting? How much acres of land?
This year alone, I think I do about 750 acres of land.
JJ Saffa say he get 750 acres of land. Not so picking size that one day. That day for the big pass me village. 9-1 gain get. So this 750 acre we get, waiting they go on, sir.
Under cultivation.
It is under cultivation. What you they plant? Now you get Ambimbe?
I mean about 250 per 9 a million.
Oh, about 259 are you own? Okay. It's not a problem. You say get 750 acre, but you say about 259 are you own? Onabia we na so me dey na ya. What will come and put on a table? Now make we na 360. We na 360. Just relax. Let we go. Okay? About 259 are you own. So not to the 750 we tell we. Alright.
500 I did it for communities.
Okay, 500 now you give for community. So who that be getting before? Now the community that be getter? Now be state land? The community that give or now you give the community? I just want to know. Not about Mado. I just want to know. You say the 500 you give the community. About 259 are you own. Who give who? So you know be getting before the community. Alright. Aye, sir. So tell me about this bar.
But I get access to it. I pay for the fare. I pay the cost of it. That's
okay. So you get access to the tractor. You no go compare yourself and me. Yeah? But you a minister, a stakeholder in the government, so you can get access. Pay the fuel, pay everything. Okay. I just say some give and take place. I'm not to the ask for proof. You say no, well, you don't tell me. I feel saying that the community big gam. No, I ain't give the community 500. Any Musa, thank you for the stars. Ibrahim Soviola, see it again. Thank you. Okay. But low the land, low the go, yeah?
going on. So you get for organize that, you get for make sure you have more of that.
Okay, you get more of that. You get for organize all anything in it. That is true though.
With the farmer service center and district capital towns, where farmers will go there and have everything and possibly
Farmers Capital Center. Now every district town from where they talk about this thing. Up to now, it is not functioning. Up till now, it's not functioning. From where they talk about her? If you don't say yes, okay, you go get private sector, they will go come, they run the tractors then they. Okay, continue.
They even get credit facility there.
They even go get, go say, okay, let give the whole statement back. Something when they exist, I go get credit facility. Give them back.
With the farmer service center and district capital towns.
We they create.
Where farmers will go there and have everything and possibly
farmers will go there and have everything and possibly so not to sortiway now and possibly listen now.
Farmers will go there and have everything and possibly they even get credit facility there. The central ministry responsible for agricultural development need very serious attention.
Be there,
Want to make it professional so that they are planning their data collection, their planning, their implementation, their delivery, their monitoring is very, very efficient.
That are for the farmers then. if we want for go before, wait till the talk show not to go. We need to get a structure. Now, why not now? But listen,
so the entire value chain will be addressed.
Will be addressed. Musa say, Musa wan come na pa this bread and butter issue. Now so be sell the market the last time. Now the entire value chain will be addressed. What do you mean they not be addressed? Because already they told so now for future, if they are given the opportunity again. Eh?
And when you talk about feed the nation, you're not just talking about rice.
Tell them. Tell her. To rest no more. What's again?
But non-rice.
Non-rice. We're not talking only about rice, but non-rice. Yes, non-rice. This is non-rice. Continue.
Rice, but non-rice, livestock.
Livestock, but non-rice. Right. Aquaculture, yes.
And so on and so forth.
And so on and so forth. I like and so on and so forth. Now it's in Andy.
What's going to be government's budget allocation to this sector?
We want to push it to 10%.
Okay. Then tell we say, then they spend 23% by education. And this second part, they want dedicated now to waiting to agriculture. What's going to be the budget allocation to that? 10%. 10%. Eh? All right.
But let me just say something here. You guys won't push it. But
if you get that Osamu talk, where they can don't jump. No. Me now one way they now they stress pa. Come back. You get that Osamu style.
You guys won't push it.
Yes, we want push them.
But
the
actual thing we want to
the actual thing where they want for do
where we cannot provide, because if government provide 20% in our country, if it's not organized, we're not going to use ourselves.
It's even if government provide 20%, like what in they do by education, if they can't put up agriculture, if there is no system and structure, organization, now for nothing. That is true.
What we really want to do is to get the private sector engaged in agriculture.
What you want for do, now forget the private sector involved in agriculture. Trust me, it is happening right now. It is happening. Young guys from the diaspora, we boku right now for agriculture. We boku. And most of we not mix from politics business. Because they know they say that the politician the way where they talk say they all like I know they see what in they buy what in they sell what in they grow what in they harvest. Now for go no more for take picture, but people land them. People say people land sorry you. But continue.
Really private sector. We've started it and there's a growing interest. If you go bowl, you receive private sector farm.
We've started it. Where to now start? And there is a growing interest. Private sector, we already converse. We already get conversation. My dear, where to they go to yourself enough funny first? Enough funny today, enough funny tomorrow. Yeah? And me, this way they talk so la epuna. Beaucoup par we within inside this farming business forget workers them in Mona. So if we're not able to get an agricultural vocational center for train people them when they come on and do with certificate, and I tell you about the one we go up to master's level we fit to say Well, if you just sell the farm now, like yeah, we will hire them. No, that's not what I'm talking. I talk about animal husbandry, the plant, the soil, and all these things. Beaucoup people they don't left school. Where we need for care then go. Some man a city day. You know, sabi waiting a soil, you know, sabi waiting for tondo tea and all anything in there. If this agricultural sector go boom, we need something like that. So that we they hire people them, not to them villages that they go. The villages them, my dear, I that. Only one they don't keep copy, bra. All man get that. All man get that. For waiting, for we command them. So if we're not able to do this for we, people how they come out with certificates. Yeah? Who they able to hire? It will be good though. It will. But till then, the sufferness continue. We see that lady na Meshekau then go thief in place. Eh? Some of we get staff quarters them. Like me, I get staff quarter. So if possible they can, you just need for you like plastic bag can no more. We arrange, you know, say na work you can work. Time they day, they get time off. But if you're hired for something, you know, say na you they do. But we take from the village then, today we see them gang up say today. We see they don't tie for you, so you don't know. Eh? Then one they know like able to get them from the tractors there. Some of you by the land side sometimes are able to give it tractor. Because you know so they produce. But now they go.
Probably provide for additional incentives.
Provide additional incentives, eh?
We need to probably work on roads. That make if you see
for work on the road. Okay, that is true.
Agenda now for roads, we roads leading to production center.
Roads leading to production center. Now in a priority right now, per roads. The Toma boom, now you say Toma boom, eh?
The Toma booms, the Samus and the like.
Okay, Toma boom, Samu, all right.
Going to be given priorities.
Then they give them road and the priority. Like me so, also my family, we don't left the main highway. We see branching sign. You will take almost hour back before you reach. Because of the road terrain. Because of the road terrain.
Roads leading out to the country border towns are going to be given priority. Because at production hubs, centers where they attract, when they make the private sector come inside.
What thing don't they happen to the Tomabom Rest project?
Why, Musa, well, I call Tomabom Road. So Musa, they actually now waiting to happen with the Tomabom project.
Government they talk about over the past year.
It's still going on.
You say waiting, the Tomabom is what?
It's still going on. It's producing.
Tomabom is producing? Eh?
Going on. It's producing.
Eh. Why don't they make them big? Lausian. Tomabom of all they produce, we not see, we not feel at the market. Tomabom.
Tomabom, let me say something.
Say something.
Tomabom is a big area.
Okay.
And in fact, as a matter of fact, President just came to the Riverine area.
Tomabom is a big area. As a matter of fact, President into the Riverine area.
From Bundapi area, so it's all part of the Tomabom belt. Tomabom is just the headquarters town.
Tomabom is just headquarters town. No.
Production is going on.
Production is going on. What on the filler? Eh?
The project is active.
Is active. Okay.
Mr. Saffa, let we look at the money.
Asma, wait. You get quick, you wait to.
We increase year after year.
Okay. So now small. It go increase year after year. Okay. Nah. I mean, I wonder where they talk.
Then we look at the monitoring if the manifesto capture the monitoring of these eventually if waiting the una plan it can't so pass because we look at now the way they take we
pas talk about bread and butter. As man you don't come they carry back you don't see. Okay.
Produce them like Pamai, we see even the rest they export them.
Yeah. Yes, I don't see it. Okay, that's my you can say. Say then the export to rest. Waiting again.
Smuggle them out of the country.
And they smuggle the rest out of the country.
Neighboring country them. In this one way, the government's plan now, if you get the mandates for the next 5 years, wanna capture monitoring in this manifesto.
Okay. So the rest and the smuggle. For monitor. What did JJ say?
Well, yeah, we're monitoring generally, definitely, because we have the
generally, definitely.
National Monitoring Agency, we will not establish.
I tell you, anything, pan book, it ain't a salon. As somebody ask for monitor, they smuggle. Listen, what he say?
The monitoring agency.
Then get monitoring agency all.
We will not establish.
They establish her. Think about it. Think about it no more. It ain't a salon.
Where the act don't be able to go parliament. It is parliament right now.
Parliament don't close. It is parliament back right now. How you handle this thing?
After elections, we just deal with Andy.
But it is parliament right now. Parliament don't close. So after election, so okay, then we don't get the idea. Okay, I get you.
But in terms of what you talk about smuggling and the like, it's more of a policy issue.
Okay, for that, the smuggle, a policy.
You know, and it's an infrastructure issue. That's the way we look at it. That is why we have said roads leading to district capital towns. We have to make sure they're improved. Yeah, my post is very close to Penguia, border very close to Guinea, or Debaiwala, you know, or the Samu, that's some village around Samu. Easy for go Guinea.
Asma talk about smuggling. JJ say no. If na Samu you dey na them villages there. Baiwa, way not far for go Guinea. The road for go yonder easy for you. The road for coming inside Freetown it's difficult for you. Or district headquarters town is difficult for you. Both say they go sell in market.
Where do you expect him to take his produce?
It's just I expect him for Kayango. Kayango na Guinea.
And nearest market.
Nearest market.
So what you do, you improve the road leading to that production center.
So waiting for do now for improve the road where they lead to outside the person there. Okay.
You know, so that the person will get for can go outside. One wants to do that. But also remember, some of them are not really smuggling. They may be taking it, they may not through the main border. But the road where sabi. But we
he say some of them not to smuggle. Since you they talk say that smuggling. He say yes, they not go pass through that main border, but now the road where there's yes, alone and porous border. He said that the road where there's sabi, now they don't go pass with them.
Yeah, we didn't say ECOWAS, and there's free movement of goods and services.
That is true. Who be go buy na Guinea? If Guinea can buy, we know what's the problem. Free movement of goods and services.
Particularly agricultural produce.
Particularly agricultural produce.
We cannot restrict the export of goods as well to Guinea. If you let Pamela go Guinea, the man will say, "No cancer lawyer."
The manifesto come.
But what is important for us as a government, what one of the things we have promised here is that government got for coming in there for creating an agency who will mop up the excess production. So that
excess production. Now who don't get till don't pass smack. They already left. Bunya.
When people they produce a mambolo or other side, most of their produce when they able to sell before they so go Guinea, when they buy and for distribution in the market.
Talking back, ba. You say what you
sell before they so go Guinea, when they buy and for distribution in the market.
Government buy and distributes on the market. No, I don't think so. Done first, ba.
Because that's a key concern. And that's one of the issues that came from the paramount in the Mambolo during the President Bill visit. That yes, with the Bible, with the produce now, the people will get what produce now, it's far for crown with return. So now Guinea people they come they can't buy. So per help me, when I buy will rest what they produce. And that is one arrangement we go for do. We buy those excess production, excess produce there.
Excess? No, una they buy them production, una they buy them produce. Excess. The people are not saying that the excess then they go sell. Na Guinea. Una buy them for Gilda.
Put them together, that we could use for school fees or children.
Oh, school feeding. It's a thing now. I said Alex Samu, they don't talk. I call it school feeding. I say talk
Put them together, that we could use for school fees.
School feeding. Okay. School feeding.
Or children feeding for military and police.
Military and police. By first, the military and police now can begin salaries. Now wait. Okay.
The manifesto come almost 4 weeks to elections. One go and ask if enough time there for take this manifesto round so people wait on long for see waiting the party then gets for the ordinary Sierra Leoneans them. And now the Salon People's Party over the weekend pull the new manifesto now do, but the timing kind of small for una care the messages then go to Sierra Leoneans. How una plan for do that?
Yeah, thank you very much. Maybe one of the things that they will need for us, the nation need for debate. Manifesto launch is the launch of a campaign.
Manifesto launch, the launch of a campaign. Listen, yeah?
You cannot launch a manifesto before the campaign period starts. Otherwise, you go fall foul of the law. Unfortunately, whether you write it 3 months before, you see, but unfortunately, the campaign period is kind of 1 month. So we don't do a manifesto. We are just waiting for the launch. We could have launched it. But within 1 month, we try as best as we can to spread it. But as I say, it's one thing where we need for probably discourse, whether we can extend campaign period. But again, the implication for extend campaign period beyond 1 month to 3 months, like telling government, the nation has to go low at that time. It's too long a period for the nation to suffer. You know, maybe we could keep it 1 month and maybe relax the regulation, like can launch your manifesto anytime before that. But as at now, if you launch your manifesto before campaign launch, then your CPPRC will find you one thing.
What?
Yeah. If you launch the manifesto before the campaign time, because the manifesto now just like you campaign Bible, PPRC go find you. So if you want for do any changes, then we need for check that part inside the Constitution or inside the PPRC and ECSL Act. Eh?
Apart from the work away you say the committee do or the party do and get stock of what people want, what do you consider before putting this manifesto together? I ask this one because the last manifesto I could recall that we get the Minister of Basic Education the last MC. All the manifesto, the promise on the education being big, but later government shape and down. Now government don't come with the agriculture, the promise. In 2 years' time, importation goes up.
No, you don't stop. When they talk about import, right? It's like, people will have to have a choice. So.
Okay. Okay. Musa and just step no more. 2 years, then go left for import rice. Well, now so some man they sell the market. So JJ want for clarify that 2 years, no more importation of rice. Importation of rice, who can't stop it? Eh?
People will have to have a choice. So.
Now choice that they talk about too. Choice day now. You either buy the imported rice or you buy the rest of produced in salon. We still have choice, but I think on price basis, people go link to the imported rice.
Right, they're supposed to go why no get her. But government will not be under that pressure. So I don't want to take a literally say importation will come to 0 cents.
Aye. JJ say, let you not take and begin on with and say 2 years, they know the import rice again as alone. So anybody who go sell market, we say in 2 years, we know the import rice again with the correct time. Now, so I verify correct Victor Fo. Victor Fo say Salona na number 1 at the world for land book business. / I verify say that statement they na false. You say the statement na false, no to true. Salon no to number 1 palang book business. So right now, JJ don't tell we say, do ya mass you break. They don't say they know the import rest again. You cannot, which is true though. Because the varieties themselves where people can go used to it and lack. Okay, another one.
You understand? But it's like without importing, we will still get enough to eat.
Without importing, we will still get enough to eat. So even if CTC knock out rest, right now let them begin look for waiting they want for sell next. So because even if they knock out rest, we're not going to wonder say we go meet and say, so waiting at the level, the stock level, then get for the tell say no, rest there now for the next waiting 6 months till September. So without that safe, we able for feed we safe.
Just a question of options. Them like Jasmine rice one will not get a now. You know that go importer. That's
You don't see option like jasmine rice. Now you want, we don't get an as alone.
that is the understanding. When they say importation will stop, you bring it down to a very low level.
No, stop and to low level is different. No, stop and stop. You know, you see stop sign, you see they go and make slow, you go enter the road, then go bang you. So una need for change down there, una need for correct the people the way they talk. Stop is stop, period. You not get front, you not get back. Stop na team up day, team up, end. You know, say that for bring and down to the low, no. We see stop sign, we go say no, not for team up, now for bring and down low, just slow speed, they go no more. No, stop sign, give for come to total halt. Alright.
It's not like a 0-0 import. So more get that understanding very clearly.
Okay, when I change the word, when I tell you one day they go sell the market, say let the left say stop, not to stop.
You see, in terms of putting manifesto together, as I say, President Biodon President Biodon is the president in this country who have traveled over nearly 120 chiefdoms.
Okay, 120 chiefdoms inside the country.
And in each of those chiefdoms, he goes, the primary chief they talk, the one of the woman they talk, the one youth man they talk. They will say quite a lot of things by way of request. Some of those requests require some policy actions. Some of them will reflect in some of the things we've done in government. Some of them will learn from it. We've attended over 100 cabinet meetings. We've enacted over how many laws? A lot of experience. We've engaged internationally as well. So all those thinking inform we. And some of us SF we do that thing. We are people who get renowned knowledge of what's happening in Sierra Leone. I've been part of 3-4 Manifesto committee myself. I've been Minister of Finance. I've been all over the place. So the thing where they are is extremely participative. It's based on real life. So when you talk about that, and the experience we don't get, don't make most of the things will be probably a few things we'll be talking about. We find out they're not realistic.
Aye. you know the people that so no we pass so. Some of the things that when we talk, then later find out say it's not realistic. Go over that side back.
It's based on real life. So when you talk about that, and the experience we don't get, don't make most of the things will be probably a few things we'll be talking about. We find out they're not realistic.
Okay. You are able to name for me some of the things that would be talk way. Later they find out say it's not realistic. Because even right now, 7 I don't begin with this stop importation. Now you say don't correct, say not to stop on and reduce. Wait again.
They are not in this manifesto.
Thing will not be realistic. In order for this one. This one I made them cut and short. Straight to the point. 5 bullet points.
So things that be in that manifesto are not realistic.
Yeah, Musa. You left this boy.
But within the time period, for a 5-year period.
So things that they were not realistic. Now I say within the time period. That 5 year, something then they game big. Then they game big. Most this say, well, you know that was now overlap.
Everything that those manifestos are realistic.
Well, you don't see. If Musa no be ask him, enough before contradict what he say before. What he talk before? He said something that me we not realistic. In order for this one. Now Musa pick that what they ask and say, so till that me not realistic. He said no, all two be realistic. Or you think say na me the make up am? Now so you think? Okay.
So things that be in that manifesto are not realistic.
But within a time period, for a 5-year period. Everything that those manifesto are realistic.
Attire. Yeah, we sweet salon. Let's go, sir.
But some of them you cannot achieve them in 5 years.
So that's why.
So what happened? We only start them.
That's why.
Oh, then keep them. Then keep them. So they not put tire. Then keep them folder. He stack them. He keep them. So say for who na keep them for. Okay. Oh.
I ask again, how realistic the things that we inside this manifesto they for the 5-year period when they ask Salon people back for election.
But the other thing they want to say,
Sam, JJ, Sam.
It doesn't mean because you say the build, for example, Lunge Bridge.
Aye. Now na talk na this group na look at the comment section on Facebook. Say Lunge Bridge. When una always say Lunge Bridge. It they clarify for una. Not to say because he say waiting. I think you see them comment. Yes, you say waiting.
The other one say it doesn't mean because you say the build, for example, Lunge Bridge. Then once you don't start.
Then waiting. That one side you not done them. Let me again cut the word then I would. Once you not start them, yes.
It doesn't. You don't need to complete it.
Talking about, he say waiting.
Once you don't start them, it doesn't. You don't need to complete it. You know, what have you done to do it? For example, the common thing like to talk about. Let me use your body to talk about. We reduce leakages.
It's so man in train now, Now in talk about Lunge Bridge. You know done there for so. You don't count your answer for your question we don't study for. Reduce leakages. Okay. This now you ask the question, now you give the answer back. Let us listen you.
Yes, of course, you started reducing leakages.
Nobody asked the question. He asked himself. Say now this too now he talk about reduce leakages. Yes, of course. We started with reducing leakages,
But the leakages were so much.
Well, I be say the blind not be get bottom again, or the kids will not be get bottom.
That we have to get back to the laws. Now we have the how do you call it now? The D2 waiver.
D2 waiver,
law. There's that first time authority Minister of Finance get and NRA get for just getting to whether they again. We needed to amend that law. We needed to get the policy. But for get that policy, we need to understand the dynamics now what's a key, which we've done. We come up with a policy, then we don't come with an act. So these are fundamental aspects of reducing leakages.
Okay.
So as I say, yes, you can see we'll not reduce leakages to zero, but we've started reducing leakages.
He said now for startam. You go say they not reduce them to zero, but they don't begin them.
The existing framework we for reduce leakage, we redefine it and make it more robust. So what we are going to do, we consolidate those gains and accelerate the transformation.
This manifesto now way for ask people them for vote the party back, and if the party win, we now go implement this. How now they take this message to the people them for understand waiting day inside this manifesto and our government plan for implementing.
Okay. So now Musa give JJ Saffa the opportunity for sell the next 5 years to Sierra Leoneans. Salon people them. Now we they are not to so. Well, some of who they vote, some of who need to vote. But just one for assure you see inside here. Even this channel we they listen so. The one in a salon might not able for come right now and join me. But the page 40% na salon people them. The YouTube, who's going to go upload them? 38% na salon people them. So, we can talk now if you say, oh, una need a vote. the channel, the followers them. Now salon people them. Yes, now they talk, now they wait yourself, but the one that they listen, the secret fans them behind the scene. Now salon people them. If you don't know. Yeah? So salon people them. JJ want for sell the market to we. Let us listen.
When I make about the call man, the communications man, and the Minister of Information, the various ministers, they will come explain to them.
Chief Minister, what he make you forgive 5 years again to President Bill? You say na for call the communication man there? Boss? No. You for tell we.
But as I say, we use the normal communication channels. You have the radio like I'm here. Today, you just can't get me. What I'm doing basically is an
basically what you talk.
Overview. There are specific.
Okay, in an overview in the game. I just, all team summarize, make a one pot.
People working for Canada radio who will talk about details of what is in the various sectors. You say, you have the social media, you must have seen the social media doing quite a lot of things. You don't see the newspaper, not so. So there are quite a lot of ways, and people then they talk about our upline as well. But the good thing about us really is that yes, we have to say it.
Say it. You don't go around. You say it no more now.
From when they born, we all every day with the really lost prayer, they will read at Fatia. We're going to continue saying it. But there are a lot of positive people already know.
People already know beaucoup positive things them where this administration don't do. Chief Minister outline them for we, sir.
President Bill normally can talk say where you go to that village. By the time it's not for talk, people they don't talk always.
He say President Bill say where he can go to that village and before in the team up for talk, the people like you don't talk all tea done. He can ask himself so what thing they can talk now. Una them people in that village them. And so GGC. He say before the party talk, una can don't talk all thing done. So you can ask yourself what thing they go talk.
For talk again. What I don't do, I don't talk. What's in for talk again? So people know what's happening.
People know what's happening. People, but they are waiting they happen. JJ say, una know waiting they happen. Me they ask una now, waiting they happen. You know and talk? JJ.
People know say we don't send the beginner to go school, they need pay.
Yes, number one. People know say these people here, I hope say the people's IG no go come for we. He say, picking and they go school, they know they pay.
People know say we don't increase enrollment.
People know say they don't increase enrollment, yes.
They don't say we don't get school feeding.
School feeding, all this down at the free quality education,
People they know say we don't make the rules.
Me people, me do not make go. I don't know who are your people when road make. But some people no say they don't make them road, Me, Shina, waiting they affect me directly. I the answer to her. Yeah?
People they know say we don't give mini grades.
When I don't give mini grades, okay, then alpha flights them. Okay.
People they know say we don't give mini grades. That means President Bill talks if you believe in this, vote Mother Bill.
You know Sabi sell market again. JJ last election. Now you know Sabi sell market so again. Yeah. Now it done done. You don't give mini grade. You give them make you old. You begin to go school in not pay. School feeding. It done. Okay.
If you believe in free and quality education, vote President Bill.
You don't hear,
If you believe in good public image of Sierra Leone, vote President Bill.
Okay.
If you believe in enough sport, vote President.
I don't tell now. Papa God. This sport we need for pool and day. We need for pool and day. We need for pool the sport day. Seriously.
Believe in enough sport, vote President Bill.
What will Leone start do? We spend Amos. We say we go Cameroon. What you do? We win safe. Eh? Now come on in the sport, a big.
Small quick one.
Musa Wanka inside back.
The 22%, the free education go continue for receiver.
With
this manifesto.
We will not rest until we reduce illiteracy in this country.
The pauper government no go rest until they reduce illiteracy inside salon. Because Musa asks and say, so if we now win back, the education that they spend this almost percent, 23% by the budget, by education, it go continue. He said they not get for rest until they reduce illiteracy inside salon.
According to the NEC calendar, campaign don't start 1 month to the election. And how optimistic you they say the Salon People's Parties, people, Sierra Leoneans, they go vote for the next 5 years?
Another opportunity back for sell in markets, for sell the SLPP to Sierra Leoneans. As my gang, back another opportunity because that first one, not deliver. Not deliver.
Yeah, because the records are there to show. I mean, what you don't do in the past 5 years, for them, see government said 10 years, they don't do it. Tell me.
They say because waiting this administration don't do in the last 5 years, people who don't take 10 years safe no able to do it. So you want to dive inside this small, yes, tell Weber.
We've done more roads where the top was work hard. We've done more roads in this country than before. Check with the salary.
If you make APC count for now. If APC count for now, this administration don't do more roads. Yeah, APC then signature. JJ left. Then the APC no go grease. JJ left.
We'll give them more energy.
Light. They don't give more light.
We've done more in the area of health.
In the area of waiting? We've done more waiting?
We've done more in the area of health.
No, I won't get that side.
We've done more in the area of health.
In the area of waiting?
We've done more in the area of health.
Anyway, that's the way you talk.
Of course, education don't mention.
No need for mention education.
We got more land under acreage under cultivation than the government in the past 10 years.
Acreage where they under cultivation right now. They don't get more than the past 10 years. Okay.
The previous government said 10 years. Take any sector I can challenge you on them.
Waiting and undo so. Any sector. Ain't go challenge. But you know the shell market.
If you want to do GEO's account, check it. Check the audit.
Don't go there. No go there today, no go there tomorrow. Check who's audit. When you say check the audit, the office of the president say JJ, I must still call you. Why do you have to go there? Why do you have to go there? Now you call audit? Hey. Okay.
Me, I tell you, tell me no more one sector, no more going to her.
He say, like out any sector, ain't ready for debate you. Yeah?
Let you check what we did over the period. The facts are there to be seen, not to lie with the lie.
Una will be the talk say, now waiting, you say, sir, not to waiting?
See, not to lie with the lie.
Yeah, the facts are there and waiting, sir.
The facts are there to be seen, not to lie with the lie.
Bam. Not to lie, then they lie. So now stop for say, now lie.
All right, so you like where you be explaining.
So in essence, what I'm saying, you have only two options in the world.
Two options? He said in the world. JJ. In Sierra Leone, not the world. But anyway, give me a back bar.
You have only two options in the world.
You get two options at the world.
Either you want to go to heaven
Either you want to go heaven or waiting,
or you want to go to hell.
or you want to go hell.
So if you want to go to heaven, vote SLPP.
If you want to go heaven, vote SLPP. Well, if I choose for go hell.
If you want to go to hell, go vote other party.
Aye. So the other party then they lead to destruction. Hell. Okay.
So as you test our Leone stem for do that, we end with the economy.
Hey, asthma, we don't try for cooks, you say. That last one we possible for common to do. I did the disgrace can happen. Okay. He say, we don't talk go, we don't talk come. The one for end with the economy,
I mean, people know you as professionally, economist.
Hey, Fred person, where he begin by you. He begin praise JJ, economist, professionally,
You don't dey like what you say at the Ministry of Finance. Now you're not chief minister. And we get the Bank Governor we say we forget another loans.
Yeah, as I bring the money inside the other Leone.
We money, change them. We see down they go, he come back and he's still there on the market. Inflation, you don't explain about time, but the cost of living, things are high. And as you left the studio now, almost 9 o'clock inside the program, people dollar still they go up every day. As we go into serious campaign and the elections eventually on the 24th, what you get for Tesla Leone about the economy and the inflation of the go where the dollar they go.
Well,
okay. Economy, inflation. Economy, inflation. Vandy, thank you. Vandy said that's also be the struggle. They say in the area of health. 9JJ be they say. Thank you, Vandy. Inflation and the economy. JJ. It's an opportunity, sir.
Well, what you go say, first of all, in terms of the current state of affairs for the depreciation, as I've been explaining a little bit, we are going to elections.
Okay. The current state of the depreciation, but also when money begin fall so. But anyway, now right now in the talk about, I don't think say it just fall right now. It take a steady decline till also we do so. All the measures the way the bank governor be put, we not see a work. But let's listen to that. It talk about right now anyway.
So you don't have a lot of people coming with.
It's a wait.
For the depreciation, as I've been explaining a little bit. We are going to elections.
Say we they go inside election right now, not so.
So you don't have a lot of people coming with foreign currency.
So beaucoup people know they come inside the country with foreign currency because we they go to elections. Yeah.
And a lot of people are holding on their until they see the elections when the election number. So,
okay. Investors not they invest until election pass. So all this high tension we can create among ourselves, they make the country look good. Today, I see Samoa, Uni, na Bintumani, say peace. So man go say peace for waiting. Say okay, we need a peaceful election. Even the one where them be go do na ECSL, that one they need for can do and bangba ude. They hug Africans. Who stay we go grow up? But we go left that one day for another day. So they tell you why I make dollar not the kind side right now. But not to now no more. This money don't well. But now they listen.
You get the shocks on the economy as well. But
the shocks on the economy.
I say you are not going to develop this country if you don't stabilize the economy.
We not go develop Salon if we not stabilize the economy. Salon not go develop if the economy not stabilize. True statement.
And it's just mandatory for us. Macroeconomic stability is imperative. We have to reduce prices.
Una get for waiting. We ask the Minister of Trade about price. He go tell you different thing. JJ they sell markets now. We have to reduce what?
We have to reduce prices.
Una get for reduce prices. Okay.
We have to reduce the dollar.
We get for reduce the dollar. We have to reduce prices. We get for reduce the dollar.
We have a clear agenda how to go about it.
And then get clear agenda how for do that day. How for reduce price. Una get clear agenda. True. Talk back ba.
We have to reduce prices. We have to reduce the dollar.
The dollar. Una get for reduce her. And waiting.
We have a clear agenda how to go about it.
Let's make una not do it now. If una get clear agenda how for go about time for reduce price and dollar, why una not do it? Why? It's a clear agenda. You no get foggy. It clear. Like Santeyon. Then why una not do it?
There might be, I must admit, one or two mistakes will lead to this situation.
Okay. I must admit, one or two situation mistake them will lead to this situation. Listen and back.
There might be, I must admit, one or two mistakes will lead to this situation.
There must have been one or two will lead to this situation indeed. Bang Governor Kanaya, come. I know see they among the young blood in the dance, but come. Kanaya, come. Are you part of they mistake than the way JJ they talk? Are you part of them mistake than the way they talk? Because for me you go vacation, you not agree return. You tell you say you on vacation, now when you choose for return, now you go come back. Okay. I hope say you know to part of them mistake. Because I have a gut feeling where they tell me say you are number one of that mistake there.
But this will be things of the past.
This will be things of the past. How? Price rise. Dollar they go up. Clear agenda day. I go admit say one or two mistake be done there.
And we can stabilize this place in the next 3 months.
Why? What's your masso? You say what in?
This will be things of the past. And we can stabilize this place in the next 3 months.
Papa God. And we can stabilize this place in the next 3 months? You mean No, you mean baby?
This will be things of the past. And we can stabilize this place in the next 3 months. As quickly as immediately after election done.
Immediately after election done. Papa God. Oh.
We will bring all those variables down.
They will bring all the variables then down. But after election. Hey. Papa God.
But I say, in a more structured manner, in a more sustained manner.
But they don't want to answer in a more structured manner. More structured manner.
Until you improve food production. It's not easy to improve the balance of trade.
Until you improve food production, the balance of trade, it not go easy for me to fix them up.
And by extension, it's not easy for improve the exchange rate itself. Because you must reduce your import. And one major import item is food import.
For reduce we import. One major import, now the nyam business.
Once we reduce food import, we are where to go. Then we must expand on our export.
Okay. 98 Tuna, thank you. Ura JJ. And this JJ count for you today. Yeah? Now so the gameplay. JJ don't sell in market. 3 months. This could be things of the past. There is a clear agenda for reduce the price them with the right up, and not only the price, the dollar for put some who say need for day. Few mistakes them, 1 or 2, he say, but clear agenda day. Alright. Let's go with us friend. You get the platform, sir. What you get for we?
Yeah, thank you, Triple, for giving me the platform, and thanks for talking through all this, and thanks to the source really democracy, and thanks to all the listeners that we did with we. Looking at this is in a more of a speech where you try for persuade, you avoid what's a real thing, and the sincerity with it and the talk way the talk, the interview, well, you go doubt them because of waiting them we don't put. We had the question about the economic policies what them we don't put in terms of the fiscal policy, what at the government they do, and how them being able for put laws we go monitor the bank in your monetary policy the way that they put for letting go meet up for letting go before. But we'll not be see discipline, not being see much of discipline and awareness and kind of when they see integrity, what them they deal with the economy, what them they come, how them they disburse, how the expenditure be more of what them they can inside. So that one they will be done the same. So when you don't see this now, they ask between rhetoric and reality. That if waiting in the talk, na real thing, or not just more for can persuade we, because the sincerity will not see it much. So when they look at where they talk about organizing the farmers, access to input, tractors, you question for us the tractors, they're not showing the policy we then get for put for the tractors. You just show you the availability and people then get access to them. But you not show me waiting the tractors that they don't give them yield. That are the first for one would be don't give. But what we learn from Parliament before they lock so them they argue, some of them we did, and even the constituency then we then did, then confirm and say yes. Then why are we cancel? They don't go give them to business trader there, when are individual private, but then more of greediness in terms of greediness of the young profits. So that side they get greedflation. Because of my greediness, the people that they put for let them increase the price for where you go hire the tractor, so we don't pay them when they say they go pull the money, all that one they delay. So that formula they in that policy, they don't know what they get for put there. Go question them. And they look now, Salon as a country where we don't see they get area where they don't they lack in terms of for let them go get their basic food because of we get with numbers of population and waiting when they produce, they equal and waiting they consume. So waiting then they try for let them go cover up the gap and they import rice. But we don't understand they cost about 200 or 250, 230 US dollars for let them go import, sometimes over 200,000 up to 400,000 tons with import between 2020 each year to 2023. But when we look side again, we talk of the Maputo Accord. Remember, there was something to do with the Maputo Accord. And the Maputo Accord, nothing when I mean do now 2003 now for reduce hunger and then they for peace and stability. But now for agriculture, they put the agreement there when they see all countries for can develop. Then they come. They can't tell me they never take it. They took it 2017. It's part of part of the policy wouldn't they do so. They can't do it now as a core thing for let you go reduce inflation, for let you get balance of trade. But this was part of an agenda where they can introduce inside the policies in 2019. Say then they try to get a priority action in International Trade Administration, how they go do a national agriculture transformation strategy. That's what they call it. They call it national agricultural transformation strategy for let go there between 2019 and 2023. Waiting can inside there. Now in then they talk about waiting on work for that plan what they say that they do, but then they don't do so. Say go to the Toma bomb. They don't get up to 200, 400, and it was a total of 800 million US dollar this program will not go out in progress when maybe they talk and say play cook issue that we introduce in terms of policy. So when we come down to now how they go able for do that, I will not ever see when they tell we say they tell about acres. And when you talk of acres, I think about 1 acre and they talk about half hectare. So we'll not just say in demand gets about 250 acres. So you talk about 100 and about 100 hectares. But when you look within a hectare, if you actually get the soil, you put the right things there, you get the right process, they get between 2 to 3 tons. Calculate this and see how much you will produce. But the point here is, then they check the numbers. Then when they do anything there, then they check for say now we import these tons. Now we get over about how many hectares of land? We get about 5.4 million hectares when arable land, when a land will be able to grow according to the survey. So out of that 5.4 million hectares, if you're able to grow land, you put them for like will be arable, let plants go grow there. You diverse your agriculture, you get mixed agriculture, mixed cropping, and all that in there. Then when they talk about aquaculture, one of that horticulture we can call now. Now one of the vegetable area wouldn't be able to do like Kabbalah, that place and they with the weather, they see the vegetable and they grow there. These are the areas then. In other words, you grow a vegetable throughout the year. What the season done, then you come inside with irrigation system. We go able for work. Because then we don't begin anything and day. I don't talk about Kabbalah, then we don't put foundation there. Oh, now go able for see. We see how the woman then go present what in the soil they produce from what in we don't land. So what you go do now for develop the normal now, you see the policies then. But when they put input, now that one day with the question. But all comes down to how people and therefore look into formulate future policy then we go able for get real time inflation down, because this is a real time inflation we experience. So but because of we get people in there where either they are good orators, then they pretend for deceive. That at that point they will receive like hypocrisy they show to the public, and then loyalty to the party they know, because this same man we don't get a negative confession wherein he said there is no way, if I in the way he described the economy for Lego change, like when they say no more this thing, he don't die for like revive him. But as I always say, we get pulse. Then where they can say life not go it when they go able for activate and make things go back. Now then arable soil there where they go able for look, so that they go able for say this plant it need more soil, this soil and so go for do on identity we for introduce at this particular location for meet up the production where we go able for yield we on basic balance of trade. But when you see that Maputo agreement, other countries we don't take her like Zambia. Now for that Zambian president, we go, he talk, he show how they make fertilizer during that thing in Senegal or somewhere around the West African coast where they go. So the point here is then they take up policies, then some of them when they take them, you go ask the question, now for let them go get fund areas that wouldn't be expenditure more, or not for let them go pay salary, or not for let them go secure the time wherein they go see they no go. Then the question who said that money they go, because there is question about Toma bomb dispensing and Toma bomb how they call them procurement. That one day we know about it. When they say they can't go irrigation day. So all these things, who said the money they go. Do they ask about NRA when they try for bring inside? Who said NRA money been they go? Why then they go take money they for go pay salary? These are all the questions you ask. Those policies you tell we say when I go stop them, they not been they tell we say then they go there. But we don't say then they take money in NRA for go pay salary. Where yes, NRA supposed to keep money for the government for give, but the process was not the proper process. And the same way them they can at the bank again for do the same thing, say then get a kind of a break away relationship with the bank governor. In they doing own, then say they do their own. So now that policy that one for see how far for say when this will go stop, it's specific say now so we go do na so go do am. But again, e narrate the surface say na so and so. But when you follow up say na so and so, it comes to wetin na the real thing wey go help the country for go before. But I only hope say that tier wey they don put, not to think we na new thing who dem dey tell we. For say na new method, for say you no be don tell we say you know the economy no go change. You dey try for tell we say now while you able again, whose method? We be don't say, well, the country no go expect let be so. So this one day now they try for see if na real or na just a speech they can make to we for let the personality we then get. But it all comes down to people and personality when are leaders them towards how they make their rules. The personality and the way the people and they make their rules towards development, especially when it comes to the economy and the policy, when a fiscal policy. But only hope see the idea they wouldn't get, they no go just be ideas, when are something would expect action. But it all comes down to we would listen how you go able to see what you tell me if not progress. But we only hope see then go understand numbers of production and within the cost of that production to within then they try for get people in. You get the land, you know how much land you get, you know how many people they get, the nation will consume per day. They you therefore welcome. They diverse your agriculture and also the economy they diverse. Thank you very much for giving the platform. But only hope say we will get budgetary allocation we will able for help let them go. But waiting they don't give so that 800 million we come up from that national agricultural transformation when our WHO be sponsor that money they will still the question waiting at the outcome and waiting the one for can put on top of that one day for let we see how they would pull that 800 who don't go for let it go to almost million who will expect production. Thank you, and let God help the nation, and let's see waiting to happen in this next coming election. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're welcome, yes, sir.
We want to say thanks to Usfriend for Ion submission today. Welcome on board, Alpha. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, Chief Tripoli, thanks for having me, and I want to say big thank you to Usfriend. I think I might use a little bit of time today because this really touched me area of study where you talk about development and talking about manifesto. The first thing where I will say then can say then get one say what they say first impression goes a long way. Honestly, we minister the first line we don't like Pawina Salon really they make you find I say not too free like that first round, that first election 2018 where they in a radio so they just have a way talk. They convince any journalist. You see, he's been he's been limited. He not get words again. So some area and they just swell like a cham and no more bam bam. But I'll come back to it. I want to talk on today. If somebody don't tell you say we they bring the economy or we they bring bread and butter for people and not deliver, then this same person can tell you now say in 3 months. Then they stabilize the country, bring dollar down, make the economy run smooth. It's not a realistic statement that one day. That will tell me landed on Kulo brother that one day, yeah. And not a realistic statement. You know, it's well for people will learn book that will say an hypothesis. An hypothesis simply an educational guess. So it left for you for justify what you they able for bring up as your educational guest. Yeah. All right, that come to me presentation proper Tripoli. One big problem I see, first of all, when you watch all the people and when they can talk, when they sell SLPP, the manifesto, they don't have the same voice. What do I mean by that? They not they speak the same language. When you listen First Lady waiting they talk, it's different from waiting JJ Saffa they talk. When you listen Raman Soare, it's different from waiting. So that tells you there is no you like they're not sit down together and get one voice. Say this is what we are going to talk about to the people. So that make you find that it's difficult for build the team up. And trust me, now one big challenge is we even if this government win, this is what they are going to face, a big challenge. Because let's say, for example, KKY gets a own form of development, they get what you want for see, and these people we don't in power, way they don't rule, they say get the own they want for do things. So they are going to face it very, very challenging when it comes to ruling if they win the election. But I'll come back to what he say. First of all, I learned a lot. Triple, if they put 25% of we salon economy on education, we do not see a changeable, or we not see with all what to the arena like we don't get access, increase in enrollment, the sustainability, and even when the number they decline, there is nothing where we able for like a follow in that project. Look, almost picking them, they put 25% for. Then you tell me, say, una they can't feed the nation with 10% of we budget. Then you say una able for feed the nation. Let not be realistic to yourself there. This we're not talking about politics at all. Is it real? It's not. It's not realistic. That's the honest truth. Even if you turn the figure over, you put 25% in agriculture. Trust me, we cannot still be sufficient as they present na social media right now. Yeah, it not fine for lie. The lie too clear. Yeah, you go say they put 10% of your economy into this thing, and then you expect say you be able to give me food sufficiency in a Sierra Leone. It's not fine. This now the thing we make the first that you see that first campaign. If we get the ability or opportunity for ask them people their question, decide me the mistake where people and do for votes they not for me don't do them. Let them play that music right now. No, Tolongo no the angry boku. Now people go run after them because they talk when they come and media when they don't talk done. You they think say well this not give them. I see where they say if you vote APC na hell, when you vote SLPP na heaven. Like seriously. What do people in the face right now? What in the face right now? Are they facing heaven right now in Sierra Leone? Almost for one bag race. No. Triple A talking a year's quick. Almost for one bag cement. If not heaven with this right now, when they say vote SLPP, they are still in power. Let nobody not say they don't come on power. They are still in power until after the election, June 24. Yeah. So now even then they right now, so oh well, you know it's people where they support this government, they are the big any side way they now this now abroad left leg go Salo don't turn heaven right now because SLPP they na power. Like seriously, it's not the thing. People don't get opportunity for ask them question. Remember why I said this in the previous program. When they do them manifesto there, they know they allow people for talk. They know they allow people for ask them question. So then just they talk, And when you look at all what's in JJC, trust me, for me as a project person or program person, I'm not seeing no a clear like you know when somebody give you a vision or yes in vision, you're able to see the objective the way they for achieve that vision day. But I'm not seeing them at all the presentation, even when I get opportunity twice for let you rephrase himself and sell the party or the manifesto, he could not because there is no tangible evidence. He said the evidence are out there. If the evidence are out there, like seriously, why are you forcing people to, and galvanizing people for votes for now? It's a clear picture. The other thing you see now, this make us say that first election, if people may have the ability or the opportunity for ask question, trust me, like enough will make mistake. Then he talk about blocking the linkages. Yeah, the leakages. Interesting. He said the leakages then boku. So this now me the other thing when me they see the last time back. Because we me depend say their leakages then they now their money then they use for revamp the economy. When you block the leakages, who side the money they come out again? So that's why we they get some of them problem there. That's why we they see some of them here where it's not realistic and people don't get opportunity for ask them question. Remember back when we said this one, we not get any national development plan. People do not contribute in developing a manifesto there. Now then sit down, now make it tell you say it don't they par force, it don't they par the committee will write this manifesto, it done this, it done that, it gets wealth of experience in writing papers. But the reality now grown, it's a different ball game altogether. Almost, let me can say this. Let them show me, me, it's a little challenge. Let them show any side party and the country way they're not church. Yeah, and me, I begin with this challenge. Almost per the SLPP, all the regions, them almost per them contribute per this manifesto. Let's show me. It's not there. Now they no more sit down. The man they waiting say then go school. They'll sabi put English and grammar together. Now they write this thing. And when you look at them, that layman out there, that person Kailau in desire not be there inside this one. I didn't tell anybody, not there inside this manifesto. Now that make for me, I always I the advocate for no get national development plan. A national development plan, every political party where they come now out of that development plan that you can implement. You don't get anything waiting and call. Work on that. If we don't say we want light, the different number we will get forget. Now how the different parties they will approach for solve the light problem. If we say now water, now we next priority, the whole number where the political party then go get during the election, now how now they attack the water issue. But now they don't know on a right paper on a thing say now for carried and giwi. Yeah, let's go to my other points quickly because of time. He talk about stammer bomb. Like seriously, this guy, I don't know really if now then get conscience. You tell we say stammer bomb don't begin produce really. Stammer bomb where they put almost million, you say na small. But stammer bomb where we sabi where keketoma markets in kind of day. If then they produce, even if now one bag, they will must put on a media. That's why we miss so. Well. Almost they don't produce right now. When they begin for produce, who side them producer where the writer say this Natama boom product to this? Hey boy, you not finding. Something and the way they like, remember say God day. Remember say the poor people and they suffer and the one and the liper. Now make I tell you while they talk, they not get a central team. Everybody they talking on. Everybody they talking on. Yeah? Tell we so they give you almost 5,000 jobs. Great. Who side is a lot? How realistic is that? Look at the first lady. Tell we say vote for President Bio, you know get girlfriend. Is that the purpose? Is that what is inside the manifesto? Is that what is inside the manifesto? No. There's nothing there like that. So for me, what do you mean to say? Honestly, I don't know they're not able to rewrite this manifesto again because they're not right and done. But let them go back. These are big plans. Let them go, let them broken down into which they're able to achieve them. They're able to understand them. You say they feed people, like you want to put 10%, the nation, the whole nation, 10% of the economy, then you say, will they get food sufficiency? Even if in 10 years, as long as not 10%, it's going to be very difficult for local food sufficiency in a salon. With 10%, with almost, before the marry for one project, the one we don't go first now and brad and table and for sign, look and don't reduce the amount. Anyways, I still an all about the life much, but there's a lot for talk on this one, and me still they call on civil society organizations, them way they represent the voiceless, where they na all corner of the country. Let we come up with a national development plan where we go able for put them before them political party and say, look, we not care you manifest the way you write to, but you for take them from inside this national development plan. Whether you like it or not, now this Sierra Leone they speak the art say they want. Not to wait till you sit down in office, you write, you think say that thesis day or that literature day, now they can't speak by people them. Then when after 5 years, you tell them say no, you not do, una give me more than 5 years. Even if they give the other 5 years, trust me, then after 2028 or whatsoever, they will still come back and campaign back, say they want more time, they still not do. Because when you look at this thing, it not get time bound, it not realistic, it not simple. For say this, you're able for sit down, you see the real thing. But they don't do let's see and then get sense and let them vote wisely. I think that's my own take, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
One for say thanks to Alpha and also his friend for their own contribution today. That small thing no more. This economy can be fixed in the next 3 months. And I just need forget the power another 5 years. 3 months, then go fix them. 2 years. I like no import rest again safe. we go able for feed we self. So JJ Saffa say. But remember, he try for play away way. Go take any kind way if you vex say deliver fine. Because the first way begin say no. This person, that person, they now for contact. Me, I just give a summary. Just apparently sabi sell market again. Sabi sell market again. Na so me triple na so I see. Because I know the JJ Saffa and his energy. I been turned 2018. But now for explain self, it is struggle with him. But I am a salon. I look there, I don't know what I want to do. But lack out. Lack out. Omar first. I don't know. I will check the phone line. Okay? I ever check the phone line though. Omar, you did it? Check your phone now. Let me make a quick Omar. What you get for me?
Thank you very much. Absolutely. Me, I'm on over. That make me, my young brother, I'll make you argue. But today, I absolutely agree with this guy. JJ Saffa is absolutely and completely delusional. This guy is, I'm not going to use the word delusion. I think this guy is very much neurotic. Something not right. I mean, but the problem is, I need to blame JJ Saffa. I don't know, Asma James, if he been get degree in journalism or he been study mass communication, because I get a problem with Sierra Leone journalism. I mean, this man, not to just ordinary person. So before this man, they come at the studio for let the guy interview him. Then either they don't call him, and not just show up, say, hey, here I do, who want interview me? No. Either probably they don't call them, they don't make arrangement, they no say it come, then for don't do the homework. Because then for don't make a judgments, take judgments of things that within the character from there, then for don't make a research of them question and within the character, because then for they anticipate waiting the answer for be, where it go answer, then boom, then pack campana. But then they do that. Then just sit down they watch journalism, especially that 98.5. Now, so try they back, the Minister of Information go they take over the show. If they tell you this, ask me that question, they ask me that question. What? This now is studio. You for they in control. I don't know why. Then sit down, they allow this guy, if they lie, if they tell them things and what their neighbor can't tell them. What this man tell you, say, SLPP in heaven. APC, then time na hell. Tell us, okay, well, low go neck by neck. When I meet the rest, now been 250. Now 700. When I be meet gas, now been 6,000. Now 22,000. When I be meet dollar, now been 700,000. Now 2,300,000. So with that number I just show for you, you still believe say trading have been hell and now na heaven. Explain that. How you could justify the number the name? Because you just tell us trading a hell, now na heaven. Then you sit down back, they tell you but tomorrow. Then for them, because they know the question they can ask them. So now through them questioning, you for them make you research a whole every because now lie they can lie you. So as if they throw away the lie by you, you attack them. You begin telling us, well, why you say this, but this not this so. You said would have produced rest, but not this so. You say this, but now this we get. And not a fact because we research. But I don't know how Sierra Leone journalists then I don't know if somebody just graduate no more at FBC because nothing they for do you open radio station, or you go, that the same thing AYB they do. Because now they allow this guy for talk rubbish. This guy to me, I feel say something not right now in head. I hope so to be say either he suffer from some type of a stroke. You know the guy sluggish, I in the talk. Normal person they talk like that. Either if you don't drink something or it suffer from some type of a stroke. Because the guy, you know, even you said self, you play one word the way he say, you get for you repeat and two to tell you still don't understand what's in that word. What did that tell you? Either this guy gets some type of a neurological problem or stroke or something, all right. Anyway, not just stop it. Thank you very much, my brother.
All right, thank you very much. Hey, Peter Pan say Triple JJ Saffa later clearly he later talk. Triple JJ Saffa later said clearly that he is ready to answer questions in all areas of governance, and he answered to all the questions. My only hope is that they deliver in what he said. Okay, Eric, where are you, sir? But what about the side where he say some of the things that will be there in the manifesto not realistic? Then later when Musa pull him up on that, he said everything will be needed realistic. But it was the one that said it was not realistic though. Eh? Ça met toi en cas comment vient the phone line? Yeah? Comment vient this phone line no? Phone line no look active today. And the phone line look there down. I don't know if Ezekiel there. I lock 9 the month. The phone line get issue. Yeah? Eric asked for the phone line like say. Ezekiel, you did it? Yes, Ezekiel. Do one quick for we, sir.
As I can. Thank you.
Oh. Ezekiel, no day. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Ezekiel there? Oh, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do one quick for we, sir.
Are they on now?
Yes, I did.
All right. Thank you so much, Triple A. I think the difficult part about this whole interview is like now the follow-up question. The journalists that they try to do. I don't know, like they're so scared of government. You know, nobody no one take criticism. No journalist no one take criticism. No journalist no one take a little slap here and there. Man, you make a lot of sacrifice for this country if you now want for who the leaders there, because now owner now one of the pillar them for make democracy work, you know. An economy with 5 years they're not able to turn this ship, and the mandates do and I tell you say inside 3 months then go turn out. You know, get no follow-up question about Mr. Sir, 4 years in governance. Lord, we say okay 1 year COVID issue, but Lord, we say now 4 years. This economy don't knock like you do want. When I'm not able to turn them around, and you can't tell we say inside 3 months. Do you give you example? What thing you could do when you make when you get confidence that this economy go turn around? You know, let's give you example of what thing then go do inside that 3 months when the economy go turn around. And then it begin to talk say, you know, if forget, then he talk say the economy go only turn around if we able produce and feed ourselves. We will know about farming. Which farmer where they turn seed to fruits inside 3 months with the type of agricultural system we'll get? We don't get no single irrigation system. We go say you go put some seed for 3 months and get results. Now he say he go turn the economy around. Then he talk say you know go turn the economy around until you make sure say we able to produce and feed with self. How you go do that inside 3 months? When you go stop importation of food? All that day you sit down and you know follow up, no question on that. You know, Do you want to get the opportunity for get because then they go to any place where a hostile place for let them interview them. I call them hostile because then they look and say a hostile because you they ask them questions for let them show we how things will happen. Not to about what and what way the feast and them go do, but how you go do them. That how question they don't want any journalist where it go ask that question. So then they go to a place where it's friendly. Do you help the country now? Una as journalists, where una they get the opportunity for sit down with them people here in governance, for let them give we something we go make the people and life better than that country. Dey. For let you make democracy get tire under them because we democracy right now stagnated democracy now. The infested waterway sit down where they smell and mosquitoes and they breed there. Now that democracy will get right now. Una will una get the opportunity for ask questions. Please, una do this for the country. Now not left the thing. I'm not saying you're a smart journalist. You they see the hanging fruit, but you know what can you answer because you know what call any office tomorrow. They say no, as my James will not go there again. Please, una help the country. That's normal because the question the thing is so naked. For let you hold this money, put a little bit underwater, or on the fire for let you help the people. How you go talk say now una no go make people and go heaven. Done the 5 years. You gotta ask her. Well, now you've been done there now for 5 years. So now this heaven you they talk about on a different heaven. Even that question they for don't shake the man out of him boot a little bit. Where they go tell people and say other party in hell. For don't ask her. So you've been on there now for 5 years. Now this type of heaven you there or on a different heaven you would take with. Let it substantiate. That time then and people don't beat yourself. If I don't tell you say no, not to this heaven. Well, the family una they see now. Una go make the judgment. He said go tell you go heaven. But meanwhile, been on there for a while. So tell this way they so now heaven you don't begin taste. Thank you so much, Triple A. Let God help with journalists.
All right, thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, Jesus Saffa say if you want to go heaven, you for vote for SLPP. I don't believe say Jesus Saffa na heaven in this so now I make you say that. You then are your heaven. Eh? But anyway, we'll go there back tomorrow, yeah? We'll go there back tomorrow. Vote SLPP so that in the next 3 months after election, all things go come to normal. So when Samura de waka, if Samura saying go able to change this economy in 3 months, the other SLPP say Samura they lie. Now the normal go sabi do. Eh? Hey. Kaj, or I don't know, Kaj Aliu or Kaj Aliu. Bah. You, me I get for hold on now. We'll go back tomorrow, yeah? Okay. Vote SLPP for go heaven. Any other party we vote for. Jesus Saffa say, na hell you dey go. So me talk because I say na this world na two things dey. Heaven or hell. Paupa. Who's out there now? Eh? To meet again tomorrow. People say, Tata.